Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Champagne Crypto, thank you for booming in, guys. Ether, Hex, Fantom, Solana. Are we rebounding here, or is this a dead cat bounce? I want to look at the math here on the charts and see what's really on and popping. Keep an eye on our positions and see where this thing is headed. Never a dull day in crypto. Make sure you drop a comment, a like, a subscribe, a post notification bell, a ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here every single weekday. Bonjour, bougie. I see you out there. Jojo Wave, boom, what up, champ? I see you, Jojo Wave. Made it for the live stream. Always dropping comments here on the channel. Greatly appreciated. An OG boomer here, Jojo Wave. Welcome back to the box. Guys, Fantom, Solana, Ether, Hex. Hex is booming. Hex up another 9, almost 10% in the past 24 hours. One of the most hated cryptos out there, but you know, I got a bag because it's going up. The trend is up. So, you know, I got a bag. Now, will it continue to go up? I don't know. But it certainly seems favorable with this Pulse Chain airdrop looming in the horizon. Apparently, they are ready to almost launch the testnet, maybe even as early as this week. Pulse Chain going to be the largest airdrop. They're basically duplicating the Ether chain. So most of these other, you know, the AVAXs, the Fantoms, and the Binances, and all these alternatives to Ether, they launched empty. You know, they're using the Ether framework, the EVM machine, that code, but it's launched empty. Pulse is launching, it's a duplicate, you know, so you're going to get a duplicate of every one of those Ether coins. So there's going to be a Pulse version of every single one. Now, they're all going to launch at zero value. And whatever the people decide, you know, crypto for the people, I guess. We'll see. This is never been done before, and it's going to be a giant experiment. So I'm excited about that, and I think Hex will be positively impacted, being that, you know, it's the Hex community that's really hype about this. Shout out to Bougie, Jojo Wave. Guys, drop a comment on me. Let me know what's shaking and baking. Let me turn off these coins. Let me share my screen. I was checking out ETH against USDC crypto chart out here. 331.11, up 1%. So it looks like, you know, it's kind of stabilizing. You got the technicals over here, still reading sell. But, you know, you got Bitcoin running back up, you know, at 44. You know, I thought we were going to go into the 30K, you know, but, you know, every time that we're above 42, every time that we sit above 42 is positive for the champ. So, you know, you see other coins like Hex really taking off at 46 cents. I mean, this thing went down at what, I think 39 or 38 cents in this recent market crash that occurred just a few days ago. But the rebound has been stellar. Okay, so the Hex has been really booming against ETH, against BTC. How about 1 inch? 1 inch is up today as well. You know, I use 1 inch personally, you know, as opposed to Uniswap. 1 inch usually has the best deals. If you don't know about it, it's a market aggregator. It shops all the swaps and directs you to the cheapest swap rate. You got Venus is booming. So, you know, but Hex. And, you know, you got Solana that I haven't really been sitting on Solana, but you got a little bit of response here with Solana, ETH. Now, for those that want my thoughts on Solana, I mean, listen, the consensus mechanism seems different. You know, it's based on time, I believe. I haven't really looked into it, you know, other than, you know, hearing the buzz. I know that there's a large community, but my understanding is that this is major corporate backed, which is positive and negative. I mean, positive that, there's money behind it. There's good branding. It seems like, there's definitely some capital behind it. But what also could be a deterrent is that, just is maybe a glorified database. I mean, consider that it was turned off last week, So, I don't know if it's necessarily the one, but, the price is up, so I'm not mad at it. I'm much more interested in, something like Fantom or AVAX. But, hey, those could be, you could argue the same way, perhaps, maybe. Okay, guys, drop a comment. Let me know if you're shaking and baking. Let me know if you're out there. Boomers, let me know if you're out there. Let me see what else is shaking and baking up here on our watch list. Theta in the red. Theta, such a great idea. And that's another thing, a corporate backed, Google, Samsung, you had a lot of corporate entities getting in this one. And I mean, it really didn't do much. Theta's down to $5. At one point, I think it was almost at $20. And this is one, again, that, the tech is cool. The corp is behind it and it has every reason to boom. I mean, it's going to have an NFT marketplace or whatever. I don't know. They were integrating NFTs. They got their own wallet. I mean, I was certainly excited about Theta token, but, it was, again, sometimes just the corporations and all the hype is not enough. Solana's back, holding steady at 147. Let me see what the technicals read here. It's technicals read buy. So, it's Solana with an excellent run, and it's definitely trending. And, obviously whoever got into this made some serious gains, but I do question, if this is a glorified database or not. Jonathan White's here. Good morning, sir. Red Snapper's back. Good morning, everyone. Illcryptmatic is here. What up, champ? IFO going on in 4 minutes on Lydia Finance on AVAX. I've heard of Lydia in the past. I think they're on another chain, so I guess they're launching on AVAX. I'm not doing much on AVAX, so I don't even have any capital there right now. So, for those listening that may be interested, Lydia on AVAX. I heard about it, but I don't know much. Dark Parties in the building. Kaboom, kaboom, indeed. So Solana definitely looking bullish. Although I question, the tech, bro, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If it's, the trend is your friend, I mean, it's not something that I would park a significant amount of capital in for long term, considering, I don't know what's up with this consensus. They can turn off the blockchain at any moment. You know what I mean? It's sounding like corporate crypto. Honestly, this is sounding like corporate crypto. But listen, let's not act like there may not be gains in the corporate crypto sector. Okay, but you know the difference. You should, at least. Let's see what else is booming out here. Matic is down. It looks like the hype for Matic really cooled off. It was like, a lot of hype back in May, and then, kind of went back up. But it's the only thing I'm kind of doing in Matic still is Adamant. But, Adamant launched on Arbitrum. And that's another one. What's up with Arbitrum? A lot of hype with Arbitrum last week. The Adamant pre-sale there, went all right. They collected, I think, 1,000 ETH, I think they raised, something like that. So those are the as far as the plays on Arbitrum, I think it's Adamant and Beefy are the top yield optimizers or aggregators, excuse me. That's what's going on. Shout out to Dark Party out there. But yeah, I'm most excited about Hex. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This thing keeps going. Hex is I mean, wow. That's all I got to say is wow. It definitely exceeded everybody's expectations, and it's outperforming everything. Okay? Just about. Look at the chart here. Against Ether. This is a chart against Ether. Okay? And then you got, Hex against USDT, which is also looking strong like a bull. So, again, look at this article. Super bullish about Hex. This was, September 18th. I'm bullish as well on Hex. To be honest with you, I am. And I'll tell you why. Again, it's because of the trend. It has a strong community. Great marketing by Richard Hart, in my opinion. Okay, whether it's polarizing or not, that's not the point. They're getting and spreading the message, and the community's strong. And I think with that alone, there's some value in the community, honestly. Now, what it would do in the long term, I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. You know, I threw a Hail Mary at a hex stake, but other than the Hail Mary I threw, I think I'm going to hold and see what happens for the midterm. Guys, drop a comment on me. Let me know what's shaking and baking. I came across another. Now let's talk about NFTs, because we jumped on a few NFTs thanks to Electric Buddha on Fantom. And you know that Fantom soon will be launching a major NFT marketplace to compete with OpenSea called Arteon, I believe, which will be able allow users to bridge their NFTs for free, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm waiting for that. We jumped on several NFTs, phantompunks.com, FTM Punks, Rarity MMO, and I just came across this website recently. Here it is, CryptoPunkArts.com. This is a marketplace, and you can see that the FTM Cyberpunks, the Fantom Punks, the Rarity MMO NFTs, they're already trading before the Arteon marketplace has opened. And you could see that. I mean, these Cyberpunks here are trading for more than they were minted at. Or I'm not sure if they're trading. Let me correct. They're listed for more than they were minted at. I mean, as far as the trade, I don't know. I can find what the recent sales are, but let's look at these recent listings. Let me link this in the chat box. CryptoPunkArts.com. I came across this one yesterday. I think listening to, was it Fantom? One of these channels. You could check what's going on over here. So you see they got the Cyberpunks. So Cyberpunks were minted, I believe, for what is it? 100 Fantom. I believe it was 100 Fantom per Cyberpunk. And you could see that the majority of them are listed for more. You know, you got 200 Fantom right here. Most of them are for double what they were minted at. Let me go here and click Cyberpunk, apply, and see all the 300, So there's a few. I got me a few Cyberpunks. I'll see if I can pull them up. I haven't listed anything personally. Poison said, I listed one of my Cyberpunks there earlier for 300. Have you sold anything? So you can see it. Look at this one. This one is selling for 2,500 Fantom, 1,000 Fantom. So you got there's some here that are selling for a lot more. Spooky. Let me see if I can connect my wallet here and show you guys some of the NFTs I got here. These Cyberpunks. Collections, is that? Boom. Okay, so I got I have several of these Rarity MMO barbarians, fighters, sorcerers, but the prices. The pictures don't come up, but I do understand. I'm under the impression that you can sell those too. That's for the Rarity MMO game. That's like Dungeons and Dragons. So I got a few of those. Those were minted for free. So let's not talk about that. We'll talk about that next. But let's go ahead and check out. So look, I got this Cyberpunk over here. And then I got this guy. This is my favorite one. This guy's smoking, I guess, a joint or a cigarette. He's got the glasses on. He's got a little beanie. And it's got the spirit swap in the back. So you can see, or no, excuse me, Scream in the back. So that's rare. 4% of the NFTs have that. So if you click on it, it'll tell you how rare each attribute of the NFT is. So look at that. The smile is super rare. The do-rag is super rare. I have a do-rag. I didn't know. A cigarette is kind of rare at 9%. So yeah, just between the Scream background, the do-rag, and the smile, I think, and the rimmed glasses, this one is my favorite one. Maybe I don't know. I won't sell this one. What else do I got? Fantom Punks. I got this guy with the gold chain. This doesn't really tell you how rare it is, but check it out, guys. And this is for fun. I didn't really go ape into these NFTs, but look, I got a female. I don't know if these are any more sought after. Got this cowboy, Cyberpunk. Who's this guy with the white hair? Type human. So silver chain is only 1%. So that's really rare. And he's got a mole and a cyber background and a frumpy hair. So this guy's got a lot of, this cyberpunk's got a lot of attributes that are pretty rare between the background, the accessories. Yeah, he's got a lot of rare accessories. So this one is pretty rare too. So I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to kind of wait around for this Ardian marketplace to open up because I think there's going to be more volume. And, once there's more volume, perhaps there's going to be more demand. I don't know. But, keep us posted there, Poison, if you make any sales. So he listed one of his cyberpunks there earlier for 300. So, I believe that the cyberpunks were minted for 100. I think so, yeah, if I can remember correctly. So let's see if you make any gains on those, and we'll just see. But yeah, check that out, CryptoPunk Arts. I didn't even think we were going to be talking about that, but it just came up. So let's get back to the topic at hand. Are we seeing a rebound, or is this a dead cat bounce on the markets? And I'm not entirely convinced, I'll be honest with you, as far as like Bitcoin and Ether. I've kind of been not bearish, but, I've been bracing for impact, as I don't think we're going to go to all-time highs. And I, in fact, didn't even think we were going to exceed $50,000 recently. So the market's done better than I expected, I'm going to be honest with you. And now as for the midterm and the long term, I'm super bullish. But I just feel like, there should be a little bit more blood for those that got in, somewhere around this price, 42, 43, $3,000 ETH. So let's see if, some of those hands are shaken out. Maybe we go back in the $30,000, $20,000 range for Bitcoin momentarily before then, activating the next bull run, perhaps. Red Snapper says, keep an eye on Seller. Are you talking about the Seller Bridge network? I know I've used that Seller Bridge for Arbitron. I don't know if they have their own coin or whatnot. Let me try to pull up CoinGecko. Everything's going so slow right now. And then we'll talk about Arbitrum, Adamant, and Magic Internet Money, Abracadabra Finance, Spell. Those are ones to keep an eye on. So you see MIM, I have it listed there. I have it up. So this is the one you're talking about, Seller Network. Red Snapper says, yeah, up 52%. Yeah, I've used this bridge, I believe. This is the bridge that we use for the Arbitrum, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the C bridge. Yeah, that's the one I used. Yeah, C bridge Seller Network. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I've already used the product and I haven't, and I didn't even know they had a coin. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on that one. Absolutely. Because I've already used their product. It works. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for the heads up. I didn't even know they had a coin. Yo, Seller Network up 52%. Woo! Nice boom there. Low on Seller is what? Oh, damn, this thing's been around for a while, over a year. Very interesting. At 13 cents. Its market cap right now, it's only 700. Okay, 760 million. Okay, I was about to say I thought it was only 760,000. I was like, whoa. I'll keep an eye on that. Thanks for the heads up. And then you see Fantom kind of pulling back today after running up yesterday. And that's usually how it goes. All right, that thing is kind of not loading up. Let's check it over here. And there's Fantom. Still buy. 1 week. I mean, the technicals for Fantom are still strong. And let's see. I think there's still room for Fantom to grow. the bottom line with Fantom here is if Bitcoin and Ether don't, look, you saw what happened. As soon as Bitcoin and Ether tanked, Fantom went down even more, almost hit like $1. But as soon as Bitcoin and Ether showed that they weren't going to dump anymore, Fantom started putting on the weight again. So, and then mix that with the potential Ardeon NFT marketplace coming up soon. That could drive the price. So I still have a position in Fantom. It's I wouldn't say it's insignificant, but it's something that I'm willing to hold, and that I have held when the price dumped close to $1. You know what I mean? The only thing maybe is I should have picked up some more just a few days ago when the price dumped, or even at this price may not be bad. I mean, let's see. I have a position though, and I'm excited about this Ardeon, because you see, like its competitor, something like AVAX, it's already like at a number 12 coin. Solana already number 7. So I'm looking at like Fantom is, if these alternatives to Ether really are going to grow, Fantom is in a nice position to grow, maybe faster than some of the other ones. I don't know if it's going to stick around this long, but I'm talking about for the short run. So, I do have that position there. Snapper bought Fantom in 2018. I don't even think it existed back then. I'm not sure, honestly. I don't even know. I think that Fantom came out like in 2020. So I may be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure that Fantom is something like 2019 or 2020. But hey, who cares, right? The price is up, and do you have it now? You know what I mean? And if you did buy it in 2018 or whenever it first started, and you have it now, and you boomed, then you really boomed. So let's pull up Fantom here on CoinMarketCap, ranked number 53. And yeah, the all-time low for Fantom is March 13, 2020. So yeah, I mean, it got listed sometime, last year on CoinMarketCap. It may have been around a little longer before it was listed on CoinMarketCap, but I doubt that it was around for 2 years before it listed on MarketCap, or a CoinGecko here, excuse me. So yeah, you may be a little confused with the dates, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Solana putting on that weight. Avalanche putting on that weight. Terra Luna putting on that weight. Cosmos is another one putting on that weight. I like that. These Ether alternatives, and let's see. Tezos is an Ether alternative putting up weight. Who else here? Interesting. Something like Fantom is not putting on as much weight on the 24-hour as Avalanche and Luna are today. But yesterday it did put on some weight. So let's see. All right, guys, I'll take a few more comments and questions before I retire the stream for today. I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop. Let me see if this Rarity MMO, show you guys the dashboard for this thing. Am I still up here? This is a Dungeons and Dragon type of game, and you can send your guys out in missions. The only reason I really got into it is because minting these things have been free, other than the gas fees. So I got a bunch of wizards and sorcerers, and they're on level 2. I'm just sending them all on missions. I don't know where this thing's headed. I really don't know. But someone just showed me like that you can click on the wizards, and that you could change their attributes here. You can move their attributes of the dexterity, intelligence. So I think that, in the future, this is what's going to make them one of a kind. And, so you've got a wizard that's level 3 that has a high intelligence or something like that. You know what I mean? And then you'll be able to, I guess, sell them in the marketplace. This is what I'm assuming. So let me send these people on a quest. And that's what I've been doing. And you can come over here, raritymmo.com, and then you hit recruit, and you can recruit these guys for free and then send them on missions and start building them up. The rarity rabbit hole goes deep once you start getting into it. Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, I guess start clicking around. I haven't really figured out the hustle, but I see that there's something being built here. So, I've clicked around, and let's see, at the end of the day, I'm not a gamer, and I'm not really into that. So, let's see if I can click around here and make some gains. That's the bottom line, I'm going to be honest with you. But that's not to say that there's not other people that could be into this stuff. Everything is not for everyone. You know the deal. But yeah, let's see. It definitely, it looks like it may show promise. I don't know. Rarity.game is a very good UI. They are selling starter packs now for 35 Fantom each. Okay. Let me see if I can find that. Rarity.game. Let me pull that up. Okay, let's see here. You got a starter pack, support NFT badges, including... Oh, and then they have... Okay, I see. It's interesting. I'll leave this up. Whatever happened to Fun Fair token? Love the idea of a gambling token. Some of the arcades were pretty trick. I know they covered the legal herders back in the ICO mania days. Damn, I remember that name, Fun Fair, but I don't know if I ever got into that. I'll be honest with you. I don't think so. I remember that name, but I don't really even remember it being gambling or anything. But yeah, I just don't remember. There's so many of those. It's like, cool idea, bros. And a lot of it's true what you said to a lot of the gaming and gambling tokens. You would have expected them to do a lot better, but I can't really name like a gambling site that's really taken off long term. I know that there's been a lot of short term ones. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. The name sounds familiar, but that's all. Yeah, it does sound familiar, but yeah, I remember the name, but that's about it. It's not a bad idea to follow Andre Cronje on Twitter, developer. Yeah, I heard his name, and yeah, I know that's the gentleman that is developing this rarity. And yeah, it seems like there's something here. I'll continue to click around. I can see here you could play by going through your fighters, your people, and I'll continue to click around. There's a binary trading platform, effectively gambling, Spectral AI. I think I heard of that one too, but again, is it trending? I don't really care for like cool idea bros if there's not community and it's not trending. I'd much rather go with a idea that's not that hot, but that a lot of people are paying attention to it. Tech, just a cool tech can only take you a certain distance. At the end of the day, there has to be a trend and there's got to be a community. Andre also created YFI. That's why people are so excited about this project. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting a hunch that like people respect this developer, Andre guy. So now it's starting to make more sense that if he created YFI, and that's it's a big DeFi product on Ethereum. There may be some legs here with Rarity. I guess he's got a good reputation behind the programming keyboard, behind the boards. So yeah, okay, I'm excited about it. Let's go. I mean, I already minted some. I'm in it to win it. It's like I don't like the idea. It's not necessarily my cool idea, bro. But I'm in it to win it. If people are trending, that actually is an example of the trend. So like, if there's a trend and people are following that and everything, there you go. I'm gonna follow those trends, because that's the way that I've seen potential in making gains. Yeah, I haven't seen much in mainstream adoption from a lot of these promising token speculation. Still the hot ticket. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, just a cool idea or merit is not always the driving force. Believe it or not, merit, the one with the most merit is not always the winner. Unfortunately, I guess, we're taught that, it's all about merit, but unfortunately it's not, It's there's a lot of other things about charisma. It's about the trend. It's about, it's also about luck too, But but I wouldn't discount technology in the situation, because, technology is something that drove the price of Ether up. It's the technology that brings the value to Ether. And then obviously the community as well. All right, guys, I'll take a few more comments and questions. We'll wrap it up around here. I think we've covered most of the beats. Let's see if this is a rebound or just a dead cat bounce. I'm not entirely convinced, guys. Like, look at this chart. Look, the highs keep getting basically lower. Let's look at Bitcoin, because Fantom is not, I wouldn't take that as a sample of the entire market. Let's just go to the big dog, BTC. Where's BTC? Here we go. Let's look at the main chart of BTC here. This is the big wave right here. Then it calmed down, and then another big wave. But this big wave here is not any bigger than this wave. This set, you see, this set of waves here is no bigger than this set of waves here. So I'm not convinced until we could break through and create a bigger set of waves. In fact, when this set of waves dies down, I question whether the next set of waves is going to be even smaller. Like this may go back down to 32, and then, this a smaller wave. You know what I mean? So I'm not entirely convinced. I don't want to FUD it out or at all. I think we're just going to have to wait. But eventually, okay, I think eventually we're going to crack all-time highs. And more than likely, in my opinion, that would be within a year or less. So, if you can wait, maybe in a month and maybe in 12 months, but I'm patiently waiting here. All right, guys. That's about it, guys. Stay strong. Shout out to Poison, Red Snapper, Stang Zik. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but I'm talking to you and the rest of the boomers out there. Stay strong. I'll be back tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you.